Hi everyone, we are here with the first official YouTube only playthroughs. Unlike the Twitch one, I'm gonna primarily just play more extremely casual, random games I wanna play. Or a game that I have a hard time, actually streaming on Twitch. This being the first one. By the time you guys are seeing this, it'll probably be a week or two before, since I've actually streamed. And with that out of the way, let's do some reading. If this is voice acted, I'll be like really happy though. September 4th, year 201 M223 BC. Amidst the heat and morning sun, Balkara bluffs, I can't help but to miss living in the more temperate weather in the Midwest. Summer sleeves are in style this year. That jacket aroma blog better be right. This sooty thing is killing me. Well, at least I guaranteed to start getting chiller in a few weeks. Besides, I'm sure to make an impression with this. Amber Karabi and Flint is all the rage these days. I sigh and lean back in the hard plastic seating of the metros. I'm on my way to my first day in a new school. Originally, I'd just be glued to my phone on the trip, but there's just too much on my mind right now. My folks' stitch requires us to move frequently, which gives me a little time to fit in. Much like how a rolling stone gathers no moss, I could never make a friend I'd keep for longer than a year. There's a lot of promises to keep in touch that peters off within a month. Admittedly, it's my fault in the end, but that's all going to change starting today. I'm going into senior year now, and in my very last chance to prepare for the world ahead. Luckily for me, the cards are stacked in my favor. I feel around my backpack with my DSLR till my fingers are absent-mindedly fiddling with the mode dial. St. Hamad High School is extremely well known for their artist curriculum. In other words, I'll be surrounded by people that share my interests, even if it's a bit of a ride away. Speaking of rides, I was hoping that my parents could drive me there today, but the time I was up though, they already left for work. No big deal though. I like the hustle and bustle of public transportation. I imagine I'm going to have to get used to this anyways. As time passes, my mind wanders to memories of previous schools. They all sucked. Hey, I need to make the most of the situation I'm in, not get all sad like this. I need to do something like take a selfie with the hobo next to me. I won't get stabbed. Get up and breathe in the fresh city air. Remain seated and do nothing less. Well, it's clearly obvious what I need to do. I'm interrupted by the ding of the terminal board and the car gradually starting coming to a stop. Damn, they give a picture. I step off the metro, heading out the station as I follow a few other students heading towards the school. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing dinosaur students, not another human to be seen anywhere. Must be one of those diny heavy regions. There's a lot of greenery here as well. I'd almost forget how close we are to the major city. The pathway leads to stone bridge that goes into us over a small creek. As I walk across, I notice other students meet in pairs and walk with each other. The air begins to fill with the sound of laughter and story of how their summer break went. Ah, there it is. The school peeks out over the trees ahead of me, as though expecting and welcoming me inside. St. Hammond High, my new home away from home for the next year. I stop to take a deep breath. The air here is crisp, reminding me of an old campground I went to back in elementary school. Once again, I'm handed the opportunity to make something of myself. I apprehensive, I apprehensively, apprehensive, but hopeful. It's my last shot at this. There's no going back. I take my first step onward. Here we go again. Student mail about the front yard. The school is known for its heavily portrayed art program. Prioritized art program. Over 2/3 of the graduates end up pursuing career in arts. About half of them regret it, for what I've read. There's still plenty that made it right. Well, there's plenty that made it right. And also the management's claim to fame, with the facade on the front entrance being dominated by a vibrant mural. I got a good feeling about this place. A few minutes eyeballed me as I continued walking in. Some friends whispered to each other. I just knew this jacket would pay off. The front doors are propelled wide open as I already feel the cold breeze inviting me in. Inside, it's a familiar yet brand new sight. I hadn't mentioned it yet, but this school is unique for its student body. It's composed almost entirely of dinosaurs, all manners of Saurian herbivores, and otherwise. Scales, feathers, tails. Is that a tether? Wings, talent, and even webbed hands. Not to even mention colors. All of them vibrant enough to challenge the bright mural on the school outside. Dozens of students march about, reconnecting with past friends and meeting new ones. Some exciting glimpses. Some exciting glimpses at their schedules. Excitingly glance at their schedule. Alright, checking every door as though they were numbered at random. I probably shouldn't be standing here. Standing near staircase. Whoa. It's a human. Whoa. I'm seen surrounded and overrun by a crowd of neo-colored teenagers. Clearly my jacket is working like a charm. Whoa, it's like a life-size mannequin. Hey new kid. Is this what it's like to be popular? I really wasn't expecting it to happen this quickly. few students are taking pictures with their phones. I even see some with sketchbooks and pens in hand, rapidly scribbling on pages. Wow, a human! Are they like a foreign exchange student? In the chaos, I feel a few people touch my hand. Whoa, human skin feels weird. Geez, a bit uncalled for. As flattering as this attention is, I ask him to back off a bit. Go along. I ask him to back off a bit. Oh, this is not that bad. There's so much happening. And I don't want to be a party where a few more people shout at me to get my attention. Hey, could you look over there for the side profile? Oh man, yeah, this is going to be regular reference materials. Wait, I need to get a better look at his skin texture. And once again, find myself frozen, only muttering quietly as they hastily try to follow their instructions. Eventually, all the survivors take their photo, talk to themselves out before disappearing back to their friend groups. By the time I recover from the shock of the situation, the last one breaks off and I find myself seemingly all alone again. Oh, that was my chance to socialize. And you're a human, right? I try to reception her leans forward, scanning me up and down. It's my time. This is it, time to seal the deal with and get a new friend. Yeah, close enough. And can I get a selfie with you? It would be great from one of my classes. Yeah, definitely. She puts her arm around my back and shows me hugs while she poses dramatically. Maybe it's a bit too friendly. Big smile now. She takes the picture and checks it enthusiastically. So, I'm Inko. Huh? Oh yeah. Cool, yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. Oh. Inko, what's the photo for, by the way? She pauses, aloofly chewing some gum. My fashion design class, that jacket is balling. Ah. Thanks for the pic, hon. Well, I feel my shoulders sag as I take in the new spare hallways around me. That must have been my 15 minutes of fame. I don't think it even lasted 15 minutes. There's no way I've already blown it. I could try to shake away the negative thoughts. Focus on the positive. For a brief moment, I was the talk of the school. Yeah. Who just triple clicked me? A familiar sound draws my attention. I know what that is. At the end of the hall, there's someone kneeling. And with one of the latest camera models, if I'm not mistaken. Hey! The guy flinches. I flinch too. I hadn't meant to shout at him. A few students around me don't bat an eye at it though. Ingo, sorry about the yelling. No, it's fine. I managed to get the shot I wanted. The best? Man, why'd I have to choose other complicated words? I don't know these furry lingos. Alright. The best spectacle, boy, I think he's a Parasaurus. Double checks the camera display and smiles. Yep, perfect. This would be a fine print for the yearbook. Can I see? He grins, seems to widen at my interest. Of course, here. He turns his plate towards me, showing the shot of the hallway. And me as the focal point. Pretty good, right? I look a little closer and I notice that I think it's a little out of focus and dark. What do you have your f-stops at? Uh, he stopped, glanced up at me, pleasantly surprised to get a real answer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a photographer myself. I'm taking it as an elective too. With Mr. Thinking back to my memorized class schedule, the name does sound familiar. Yep. Oh snap, cool, we'll be classmates. Mr. Lantern's busy, he just teaches it for one period. He offers his hand out for a handshake. I'm Ben. Income. Friendship achieved. I'm actually new here. Kinda figured being the only human student this year and all. St. Homon isn't one of the more popular schools, but the staff puts a lot of effort into the art programs. Even the campus itself is designed like a living art piece. So if you ever need help, from the pause, I'm suggesting he's offering some help. I wouldn't say no to a tour. A tour, you say? Well, I'm only going back to the principal office, but I can point out some neat stuff along the way. He raises an eyebrow to himself in contemplation. Might be a good idea to meet the principal too. He waves for me to follow him. Turns out he wasn't just an avid photographer like me, but also the school's council president. And one of his priorities was taking photos for the school yearbooks for the first day page. Every few minutes we'd pause so Ben could take a couple of shots, mainly of the students talking with each other. And while I would watch, I had considered helping him in some ways. I mean, that camera looks amazing, and then there's still all this extra lenses in the bag. I feel absolutely I know the word, but I don't know the word. So I'm gonna skip it to finally know someone that's into photograph. Elation. And I really want to brochure it. But Ben fills the air between us talking more about the school. Which is why we still go by the feathered tails, even though I think it's a tad distasteful. Dang, that's pretty good at this. Do you give these tours to all the new students? Not really. Although it is something I've thought about a lot. Oh, hold that thought. Hey, Lenara. Ben goes to greet a student putting up some interactive wall banners. I'm gonna butcher this for life. This is gonna be my reading for the year. Oh, hey Ben. You have a good summer vacation? I did great. Good work on the decorations. They look even better than last year. Aw, thanks. I'll get that better.